There's the bell to start round one. He misses with that jab. Perfect counter shot. Misses with the jab. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
Back and forth they go. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. The courage on display here is incredible. Both men step back for just a moment. Hook was off target. They exchange punches. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Here we go for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, every switch.
That counter punch caught him clean. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
It's all offense all the time. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Crawford in that. Come on, switch on. There's the bell to start round three. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Do you believe this? Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. counter shot lands. And he scores with the counter. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Beautiful counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Hook misses. Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Left hook just missed. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Catch and shoot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Is he going to punch himself out, though? There's a counter shot. Counter punch. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. On to the 5th we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Can't land the jab there. The perfect counter lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. And he just missed with that left jab. Well, you know... Whoa, wait a minute! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Robinson goes to the canvas. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Where?
1, 2, 3.
managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back?
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's tell you about Robinson. This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Look at his corner. Look for the instruction. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect stuff.
Crawford is dazed. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Beautiful counter punch. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted with such.
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Josh. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Swing and a miss with that jab. It's bombs away. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
There's always a...
Round 8, and we're off again. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking her opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? How about that time counter shot? Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might... Hold that thought! Crawford in trouble! Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Blocks the left uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive. Do you believe this? But Crawford just got knocked down. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I need to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.